I'd like to welcome you to the Slim Shady Show. No Slim Shady.
Warning, this content will contain explicit language. Proceed at your own discretion. Welcome to the Domit Podcast, where we give our useless opinions and thoughts on topics. I'm Ashley, and we have Jimmy. Yeah. You sound like you want us to kill you already, man. Ricky.
Hey.
Renee.
Konbanwa.
And Bravo, our fear. No. You're not going to say anything? Say hi to the folks.
Alita doesn't talk.
Yes.
I heard you spoke.
Yeah, sure thing, Bravo. Sure thing.
Now, something that was brought up at our last discussion was porn. Is it too rough? Hey, man. I'm just saying. Porn was brought up. So, now, what is porn? Porn is... Hey, some people might not know what porn is, man. I mean, this is the internet. Everyone knows what porn is, but there might be that little small percentage that has never done.
Snowflake.
Yeah. Now, porn is pretty much a visual capture of people having sex. Now, some people are into some hardcore porn where the chick's just fucking getting it, or the dude. I mean, that's up to your pleasure.
Up to your taste.
Up to your taste, yeah. But I mean, some people take, say I have weird pleasures watching porn, man.
Daddy dong.
Ricky's into daddy dong. But no. So, I mean... Yeah, daddy dong. All right.
Daddy issues, Ricky?
Damn. All right. God damn, we're already starting off like that. All right, that's cool. All right, so...
I'm the new grade.
Rainer hat, bro.
Oh, he has a gray hat on. I get it. All right, so, porn. Quick question. Renee, when was the first time you watched porn?
11.
Damn.
Hey, Skinamax.
Hey. Those were the days. All right, Bravo. When's the first time you watched porn?
14.
Jimmy?
11. My cousin was like, "Here, have some hentai."
And you?
8.
All right.
8?
So,
Yeah.
all right. So I was exposed to porn like at 4 or 5 years old. I would sneak into our garage a lot, and I found a box, and so I mean I just grabbed whatever tapes were there, and
Title Sweet Memories.
I mean, dude, balls deep 80s porn, dude. So I mean it was nice, man. It was nice. I still like it. All right. Now, what was the first time? All right, porn is used mostly for masturbation, right? I mean, I use it for masturbation. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Do you use it for masturbation? You use it for masturbation? So it's
Because it's Saturday.
You know, I like the plot.
You like the plot? What's the? Hey, tell me, what is the plot? What is the plot for you?
Look, man. Some days your car just gets stranded. The guy switches your tire. You just gotta fuck him.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You can't open a jar. Sometimes you just gotta fuck him.
Man, sometimes your pool.
Fuck the jar.
Oh, there is people that do.
That's
fuck
my
jars.
porn.
Oh, please don't tell me that. I saw something fucked up.
All right, no. All right, so God damn it, guys. I mean, while we're on the subject, I kind of like 80s porn. I mean, I'm just saying, what kind of porn do you guys like?
You like the vintage then?
Vintage, yes, vintage. Yeah, you know what? To be completely honest, you might think it's bullshit, but I like the music in the 80s. Not that porn, that normal porn. Yeah, no.
I love that shit.
No, dude, I hate that.
Sounds like a robot with like autism.
Damn, dude.
Hey, it's a robot. I'm not talking about real people.
No. On the real. 80s porn has some. I mean, if you look up 80s porn when you ever get the chance, and just click on random ones. Some of them have really like dope music that you won't be able to find, like really good music, right? It's really cheesy though, dude. All right, man, fuck you, all right? So what?
I don't know why. I just thought of the Power Ranger riff like on the horn. Like, and then he's just like. Thank God you ordered the extra large pizza. It's like
a Power Ranger pizza, man. Is that
yeah, exactly.
Really, dude?
Who threw robot porn in there?
You
Who
did.
threw Alpha 5 in my porn? I'm just thinking Tommy and Kimberly
Who pulled a
just.
Steve?
Oh, that's right. American Dad. That's a good show. No, dude. When the Power Ranger Pizza Man's done. He just blows up.
Those shitty special effects, right?
Oh, yeah. You know,
The explosions in the back.
Oh no, the sparks fly off his dick.
oh.
So now you know what kind of porn we watch in the modern day today.
Well, I mean, that's
porn. If we made porn,
That's something we gotta look into.
Then, like, Ricky brought up a good point. Like, he likes vintage porn. What kind of porn do you like, Ricky?
me?
Duh.
Shit.
we only got 5 Rickies in here, you know.
Fuck. I like. I don't even know. It's porn. It depends on my mood, what day, what's happening. I mean, I'm not.
So you're one of those random clickers. You go through random pages.
Yeah, just as long as I don't see a dick on it. Like, if I see a dick
so
in the picture.
So you're all girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like redhead porn.
I love redheads in
I mean,
general.
it's not your turn, but fuck you.
Them in porn tend to be pretty loud.
Doesn't wait for nobody.
They tend to be pretty loud in porn, so I'm not.
It could be an act though.
That's why I don't like it, because I feel like it's over.
Oh, okay.
It's overdoing. I like when it's more authentic, where it feels like. I mean, I know porn is fake, obviously.
So you like amateur.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That real shit. Yep.
That's funny. That's actually my second POV, point of view porn. That's good stuff, you know. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
shit. You got me there. Yeah. point of view porn. That shit's.
What about you, Jimmy?
Give me my fake Japanese shit.
The hentai?
No, not hentai.
That's for
Sometimes I
special
like
days.
real girls.
Oh. See, like that censorship porn. That's your thing right there.
I don't care if it's censored or not.
Nah. Okay. What about you, Renee?
Well, me, I'm just like, most days I'm just a random clicker. Just click on a related video until I get tired of looking through videos and I just, finish what I'm doing. But
Nice.
when I really am looking for something, it has to be like Japanese or like, I don't know, like redheads. Everybody's on redheads right now. But it's
I am.
but like when it comes to Japanese porn now, they're all censored and all that. Yeah, I make it like a game. Let's try to find an uncensored one, and when I do, yes,
You go scavenging for gold.
yeah.
It's like a school project. You ain't even trying to masturbate no more. You're just trying to
like,
look for the porn.
Sometimes
You're right there with
I'm glad
books.
it's censored though.
Really?
Oh,
Because the dickheads are like big mushroom tops, dude.
oh.
It's like a pencil with a mushroom head, dude.
Oh man, no. Oh, well, I mean, all right. So we got our favorite categories of porn. Now, to be honest, one of the first times I actually really looked into porn through the internet. That was, I discovered porn through tapes. The first time I actually discovered porn on the internet was I was at a library. I was like 6-7 years old, and there's this kid looking up some Dragon Moon X shit, dude, where it's pretty much just Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. They're getting it on, right? After that, I just looked up porn through the internet. That's how I came into it.
That's your local library.
That Dragon Moon shit sounds like something you'd find on Newgrounds or something like that.
Funny you mentioned Newgrounds, dude. Newgrounds was actually I moved up to Newgrounds once I would be playing on the real. I went there honestly because they had cool games. They had this Metal Slug game where you're just killing all your buddies.
Or like all those stick page games and all
Dude, stick games were the best.
Stick games, yes.
But I started clicking around and I started finding those X-rated games. And on the real, dude, meat and fuck games were my shit, dude.
Yes, meat and fucks were great.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever played meat and fuck games.
Yes, I did.
You're
familiar with
I
Newgrounds.
still buy them to this day. Except they have stories now.
Yeah, you're a PC gamer, right? Those meat and fuck games. Yeah. What about you, bravo?
Newgrounds stuff.
Mm.
I didn't really visit Newgrounds. I was actually mostly on YouTube.
Oh,
Wait, now that the leader's speaking, what kind of porn do you like? You never really answered.
yeah, you did.
Oh
No, we got stuck on redhead.
Well, didn't he say
I'm the one who
redheads?
said redheads.
He said
I like
redheads.
redhead
Yeah, he
porn.
said redheads and
I
I
thought
said,
you.
yeah.
Do I like girl on girl? Sure. Fuck it, whatever.
I did
They
too.
need love too.
I like that.
I don't know. All I know is that there's some really cool porn out there, but something that kind of throws me off is there's some porn out there where they're humiliation porn that really kind of I can't watch that, dude, because humiliation porn, they're 10 dudes and this one girl, it looks like she's not having fun at all, but at the end of the video she's in a blanket and she looks like she's just suffered something traumatizing. She's all oh, I thought it was great. You know, I thought it was great. No, no, I'm serious, dude. That shit is fun.
I think I know what company does that.
Oh, what company?
It's Ricky knows what I'm talking about.
Because that's my shit.
It's a building. It always shows a building.
Yes,
Yes,
I
it
know what
does.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Ultimate Surrender. BDSM. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. What?
Oh,
What?
I don't know either.
I don't know. I just seen a bunch of like random ones. Like I click on them and I'm like, dude, like how did I mean maybe it's I don't know what it is, dude. But it's really brutal sometimes, dude. Like and go ahead.
But I just want to know, what do you consider too rough?
I don't know, man. It just.
That's a very good question, Jimmy. The viewer has spoken.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it's just me. It's just me, but like when a girl just looks like she's fucking choking and like crying, yeah. When her tear ducts are just like
Or
going
you see all
outside.
that like eyeshadow and shit running down the
Dude,
face.
or when she's like, when she's
Ricky
like
smiling.
No, dude, when she's like all red and she looks like she's just like she looks a little dazed. That to me, that's like, dude, that's a little too rough, don't you think, dude? Like, I mean, that's just me though. I mean, Ricky, I mean, you had a smile on this whole time when we were talking about BDSM. What do you think, man?
Well, yes. Here's the question before you answer this: Is certain type of pornography today, in the modern day, is it a bit too rough in certain areas? Is certain genres like BDSM, like we know what that stands for, what we expect when we click on those videos. Do you think it's too rough? What do you think?
Do I think BDSM
Do you think
in particular?
Do you think porn?
No, I just think there's some porn that just don't understand what topic they're doing. I think that can happen in any category. I think it can happen in music. It can happen in this. I mean, somebody can say they're pop music and not be pop music. Somebody can say they're rock and it can't be rock. I mean, some people say they're BDSM and it's not. It's absolutely not. They don't understand what it actually means to be BDSM. It's kind of like, I mean, we were talking about it. Well, we had a minor conversation about it last week about 50 Shades.
Oh.
And how everybody was saying it was BDSM. I'm sorry, that movie was fucking rape, absolute rape. Because, I mean, sad to say, I read the book, and there was a lot of times where they came up with a safe word, or she would say no, and he would keep going. That has nothing to do with BDSM. That's fucking rape. I mean, the point of a safe word is to stop. It's like a red light. No matter what's going on, what's the scenario? I mean, you can be full dressed as Beauty and the Beast because you were talking cassettes earlier. You can be a full fucking costume and you're just like, going to town and, she says fucking banana bread and you stop. It ends. But with that one, it was more like, no, you're going to take it. Like, I'm Mr. Gray. And that's one of the main reasons why I fucking can't stand that movie. I can't stand it at all. So do I think some porn is rough? I do. But I don't think all of it should be
marginalized.
Yeah, I don't think it should be to where you can say that specific topic is rape. Not rape. That specific topic is rough. I just think there are some that go to some extremes, a lot of extremes. Like when he was talking about the crying and stuff, I understand that a lot of that looks wrong. I think a lot of it is acting. The one I think is rape, or when it looks wrong, is when there's one girl and like 20 dudes and they're just like throwing her around like a rag doll. Like that shit throws me off. Like I cannot watch that. Like,
my god!
Like you just see like this real small girl and they're just like, it's like a little small dog and they're just like, get her, like just get her, and they're just like, well, how do you want? And it's like mouth. And then you just mouth. It's like what the fuck? Like that. When I watch that shit makes me scared. Like, did she really consent to this? Because she doesn't. It just doesn't look right. She looks drugged up and just.
But all right, it's funny. All right, if anybody.
It's not funny.
No. It's funny you brought that up though, because okay, had a laptop, and FrostWire. I don't know. You guys remember LimeWire, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I switched over to FrostWire, and I saw this fantasy thing, right?
So much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
FrostWire was better.
Torrent.
For videos. Okay, so it was two girls at a concert, right? Not a concert. They were in a concert hall though, and then they just had 20 guys chasing them, and I was like, oh my god, is this real? Like, no, it's a camera. They had to consent to this, dude. And then you just had 20 guys surround them, and they're like, let's just enjoy ourselves. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how intimidating must that be? Because you have 20 guys, and not including the cameraman, just all watching you just fucking fuck, Now, my point being is that they looked uncomfortable. they looked really uncomfortable until there was a point where they were just cracking jokes while they were fucking. Like this chick, she was getting fucked by this black guy. She was just like straight up, oh, I can feel the color in me, and I was just like, oh. I mean, but then I was like, all right, and they're all laughing and everyone's like having fun. After that, like, I was like, all right, this is fake. But there are some porns where I'm watching, I'm like, dude, like, I don't even know, like, should this even be like legal to watch? This feels a little wrong, dude. I mean, I don't know. Have you guys ever seen anything crazy like that?
Well, the closest thing that I have seen that I don't know. I don't want to say that it's wrong, but it questions whether it's actually staged or it is in fact like voyeurism. Voyeurism, for those who don't know, it's think of it as recording somebody sometimes without them knowing, or you're spying on them and stuff like that.
Voyeurism could also be you watching somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's
right?
good.
Okay.
You're not technically in the act of the sexual intercourse. You're just a watcher, buyer.
Bird in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and sometimes like, because the interesting thing about porn nowadays, especially in mainstream porn, for those who, I guess, can you guys name some mainstream websites?
X and XX. Porn or Pornhub, you know, Pornhub has been out there,
Yes.
and they're getting bigger, especially with the gaming community, dude.
There's also like Brazzers. That's always a good one. I see those a lot in like memes.
My main two go is X videos. That's the one I go to.
X videos.
That's where X and XX is like Google, where they grab videos from everywhere, dude.
Yes. And so the thing is that videos such as those, like companies such as those, websites such as those, I would think they would have like, at least if it's made by a production team, they know that, okay, you know, this shit's like not rape or stuff like that. Certain pornography, certain pornography fits the person to whatever they meet. Some guys like redheads, like I mentioned earlier. Some guys and girls, don't get me wrong, girls also watch pornography.
Yeah.
They like a certain mix. I think that the existence of domination porn exists as a power trip. Like, there's some men, let's just start with men since we're all guys here. Modern day, I would think that there's some men who never experienced the moment of having absolute power over a woman. And so they live these emotions through these things. Now, I would think that the girls look uncomfortable, like Ricky said earlier. It might probably be an act, because if it looks like a legitimately produced video, then they know what they're getting themselves into. And I would believe the producers tell them, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to do, and they're giving instructions like, all right, now put your dick there. All right, now look up. No, yeah, because I've seen documentaries on how, like, you know, porn is made, and they give them that. Like, even Zack and Miri Make a Porno. That movie, it delved into that.
Great movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. And is porn too rough? My opinion, no, not really. If is in fact professionally produced.
Yeah, but then you also have all those amateurs out there, dude, thinking, you know, oh, you know, I'm putting up videos, I'm professional. You know what I mean? You have a lot of fucking amateurs out there.
No. That yeah, you're right. Like amateur videos are made by the individuals themselves, or a couple, or whatever. But that's something we can't control. Like, we can't tell them, don't do this.
Yeah.
I'm speaking more about the production companies. Like, I don't think it's rough to the limit of what they tell the actors is going to be rough. Amateur porn, in my opinion, it can't be too rough, because they don't have the mindset, in my opinion, of professionalism. Like, sometimes it could just be like fucking straight out rape, because there's no boundaries, no professionalism in it. What do you guys think?
No choreography.
Thank you. Yes, right. Choreography.
So you think amateurs are just like, do it, instead of having it planned out and explained to the actors what they're going to.
I would think. I mean, what makes it amateur then?
Just picking up a camera, do it.
Yeah, pretty much what we're doing with this is amateur.
Yeah.
So, you know, they kind of, you know, go over what they're talking or what's going to happen, you know what I mean? They have some sort of game plan planned out for their amateur
But it's
videos.
like, just do it.
Like, because I've seen some amateur videos and you could tell all the stuff was, like, planned ahead. I was like, oh, okay.
Quick question. So, how many people do you think actually watch porn in the U.S.? No, seriously. I'm asking you.
Are you talking about age group starting from
Or
there?
Percentage wise.
Males, I would say maybe 80. Females, 40. That's just my base top number.
What about you, Ricky?
Thinking about all of the American population, about
Oh yeah, just American population.
about 70% of them do.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm also taking into religious groups that like no porn's bad and all that, but
Hey, but some of them still watch it.
Oh, hell yeah. Knowing you can't have booty for your whole life, you're gonna watch it.
that's why the Muslims are so angry.
Because they're. That's why they're promised how many virgins?
40 virgins.
Renee, if we get blown up.
Watashi wa shinitai.
Translate that, please.
He wants to die.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, so we're saying percentage, right?
Yeah.
I think percentage of people who do is probably 80. Percentage of people who say they do is probably 50. I don't think anybody has the balls to actually admit they do.
I don't know. I've stated frequently on my Facebook that I watch porn because I don't give a fuck. I know a lot of people watch porn and they don't want. They say they don't want to say they do. I mean, I love porn, dude. Porn is great. What about you, Jimmy?
I'm gonna pull this out my ass. 63 to 78%.
That's
It's a weird odd
specific.
number.
Yeah.
Right, nice.
That's
Like that
specific.
63, Jimmy.
Why do you have those notes?
Research.
Fuck is this?
Me? I want to say, dude, a good 70% male and female combined. So out of 100%, I want to say 70% watch porn. I mean, that's just what I think. Because especially nowadays where everyone has a smartphone, everyone's connected to the internet. Well, a majority of people are connected to the internet. It's that much easier to just go on www or just go Google porn videos, and then all this shit pops up. Now,
That's some rookie shit.
that's how you start. Yeah, that's how you start.
Yeah, on the family computer, huh?
That's why I had my own.
All those pop-ups.
Oh, don't we have a funny story about that, Ricky?
Hey, I wasn't responsible for
Yeah,
that.
and it wasn't even.
Oh, come on, Ricky.
Tell the story?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Okay, I had these group of friends who were a bunch of assholes. So 9 people were over at my house, and they all slept over. And somebody by the name of Gopher, I ain't gonna say his real name because
Go for it.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
want
know.
to embarrass him, but he brought up the topic of Pain Olympics, which for you that don't know, it's just picture your dick in a blender, pretty much, just the worst shit you ever want to see. So we ended up watching that as a group of guys. I mean, we're all like 15, so I mean, it happens. So we watched that, and then we ended up watching Two Girls, One Cup, which at the time was kind of newish, but
This kind of thing.
some of us did not see it, which I didn't eat ice cream for so long after that. I didn't watch lesbian porn for a while after that. So then the next day we all end up passing out at like 6 a.m, something like that. And my mom comes down and she goes on the computer and there's a Trojan virus on it. Who knows why? But she ends up freaking out about it and everyone runs out of my house and I didn't see nobody at my house for like 2 weeks after that. I blame Julian.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the one that was.
Julian and Martin were the ones that just booked it. Like,
Wait, wasn't there also Blackzilla or something like that?
Codzilla?
oh yeah, because of Jizzilla.
Giselle.
Oh my god, look up Jizzilla. Oh my god. That dude jizzes for about 21 minutes and 37 seconds.
The whole video.
Do you remember the part where he shoots her in the eye?
Yeah, she almost went blind. Like that poor lady. Like
She
I
was
saw her at Target, I think. Like I could have sworn me and Martin saw her at Target because
I
he
remember
like
that conversation.
his face like lit up. He like, I was like, oh my god, he saw like he was into Van Halen, so I was like, oh my god, he saw someone famous. He's like, oh my god, that's Gisela. I was like, I didn't see no black guy. He's like, no. He's like the girl. I was like, how would you know? There was so much on her face.
All right. Real quick. A quick little fun facts about porn.
It's all fun.
It's all fun and games.
Just so you know.
These might be a little outdated, but every second, $3 million is being spent on pornography.
I found out.
Every second, 28,000 internet users are viewing porn. Every second, 372 internet users are typing adult search terms into search engines. Bravo's doing it right now.
For our research.
Every 39
your hand in your
minutes. every 39 minutes, a new pornographic video is being created in the U.S.
Every night?
Every 39. Every 40 minutes.
Talk about production value.
Yeah. But so with all these people viewing porn, do you think it's affected their sex lives in any way?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
you
look. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm still a virgin. I have yet to indulge myself in the loves of a woman's body.
So
I know you're paying.
So we're gonna say 3 out of 5 are virgins at this table. Me and Jimmy get the poon.
It's horrible, dude.
And so, like, speaking as a virgin, like, at one point in my life, I thought, oh, look, women get turned on that easily. Women like this sort of position. Women like this.
Poor
this and
bastard.
Naive.
I think I was in I think it was 10th grade in high school. Wait, well, obviously, shit. Where that first came up. And then I forgot where I saw that on TV. They were talking about, it was a pornography documentary. And they were talking about it. It's like, look, it's nothing like that. And even Ricky told me, he used to tell me a lot of his conquering stories. He said it's nothing like pornography. So that mentality quickly, got out of my head. But I've talked to a lot of individuals who think, oh man, why can't my girl be like fucking cock-loving slut that I see on oh no, they've used those words. A cock-loving slut I see on pornography.
I remember that.
Because it's true, because most people think that it's the real thing. And me, I'm a guy who studied how to make films. I know how films work. Pornography is just pornographic film. Same thing. I know what goes into it. There's actors, there's this. Yeah. And one thing I recently read on Reddit from this, she said, like, I'm a porn star, ask me anything, which is popular on Reddit.
AMAs?
Yeah.
Was it Siri?
I don't know who it was.
Awesome.
But
Morgan.
Was it?
But she said that it's like, look, guys, a lot of the positions that we get into are uncomfortable as hell. But you know what they're good at? Good shots. That's all it is. So, does it influence people? Fuck yeah, it does. It gives them a false mentality of what sex is really like, that it could just pop like that. And sometimes, they call them a quickie.
That's actually kind of why I like vintage porn just because for the music mainly. But that's why I like POV, because POV doesn't seem over dramatized. You know what I mean? It just seems like boom. It's just it's just good old boring. Yeah. Then it seems good old boring porn. You know what I mean? That's why I like POV.
Missionary position for the sole purpose of procreation.
Oh goddamn! All right,
sole purpose, make new life. That's all it's for.
Virgin fact number 1.
All right, no, let's hear from our conquering hero, Ricky. What do you think?
About what?
Well, with the 99 on your head, huh?
It's a Misfits reference if you haven't seen Misfits.
Does pornography nowadays really does it influence?
Does it influence? No. I mean, I think people who tend not to know about sex end up picking up bad habits. I think that does happen, but I think that's plainly just the misinterpretation of what sex is. I think sex is a lot more awkward than it is when you see on. Yeah, I mean, when you're stripping with somebody or when it's getting down to it and there's no music and there's no cue and there's no, I mean, for the most part, I mean, when you're getting undressed and all that good stuff and you're watching porn and they're moaning and everything's all hot and heavy and everything's just, it's a climax point and it's getting to this, it's nothing like that. I mean, exactly. I mean, most of the guys I talk to don't even like foreplay, don't even like doing that with their girl. It's like, don't they understand that's a part of sex? I mean, well, real sex, I mean, it's not the way you see it on television or on these porn sites. It's never going to be like that. It's never going to be some girl you just find and just, oh, we're going to do this. I met her at Little Caesars and we're going to pound. And we're going to go. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, that shit does happen. But I mean, don't think every sexcapade is going to be like that. That's why I think when you were talking earlier about the BDSM, I think male dominance, it does happen a lot. And I read something about it is that it happens a lot with men who are a certain age, in the 40 to 50 age range, because they feel like they're out of connect with their life. A lot of them, well, a percentage of men, because they're living this life where their 9 to 5 is every day. Monday through Sunday is every day. It's the same things happening, and they feel like they have no control of it. Their kids are growing up. This is happening. Their wife. I mean, it got to the point where a lot of people, their sex lives just out the door. And when they see stuff like that, it gives them a new throw. Yeah, a new this, that. I mean, because a lot of the BDSM is a lot of male dominance. It's a lot of a daddy and the female the way they connect. It's the male in charge. It's the guy telling her what to do. And a lot of times in the bedroom, that doesn't happen. A lot of times it's a woman. I mean, of course, it's always going to be the woman because most men are programmed to understand consent, or when she's not in the mood, it's not going to happen. I mean, I think that's what happens a lot with BDSM, is it attracts an older range of people, but when it attracts a younger range, I'm not saying they all pick up bad habits from it, but they just get the dominant part of it, not the actual meaning of what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a role playing. It's all BDSM is. That's why if you watch that, what we were talking about earlier about the building, if you watch the first boring 2 minutes of it, it's them coming up with safe words, and if your mouth's gagged, then what's your way of telling us you're not comfortable? What's your way of doing this, doing that? And that's the way BDSM is supposed to be. It's supposed to be you knowing the stops and the goes of the whole process. And that's why you're right about the choreography of porn. It's supposed to, I mean, they're supposed to entertain us. It's kind of like making a movie. It's kind of like making a music video. It's supposed to be A through B. You're supposed to know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, you're not going to write down every stroke or what's going to happen that way, but you're going to know what's supposed to happen in sync.
59, pull out.
Exactly. Like, and if it's that advanced, I mean, goddamn, that's
some choreographed shit right
then
there.
they should get an Oscar for that motherfucker.
I think they have their own award show, actually.
No, I want him to get an Oscar for that one. If he knows after Pump 257, he's just like supposed to smack her ass, and I mean, the boy deserves an Oscar.
What do you think, Renee? You think porn is really it's involved?
I actually does think it influences a lot of guys. Like teenagers to our age, where they just want to fuck, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's all it boils down to, and the way they treat their girls or the person they're with. That it's not really up to standard, but up to the way it should be. They just watch too much porn and think how it's like, oh, that's how it is, so I'm just gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that usually that's how teenagers in their first experience into sex is beating it, watching it to porn, and so of course they're gonna come with that mindset. This is how it's supposed to go. So yeah, it does influence people as they're younger. But, as they get older and, they get more experience, it kind of changes. But then you still got those dickheads like, oh, fuck.
Me first. I come first. Yeah.
Come first, you last.
Or never.
Yeah.
Or you go home.
Cab money.
Skateboard. High school skateboard. Go.
Hey, Jimmy, what do you think? What do you think?
I honestly had something to say.
But
I got distracted.
God fucking damn it. All right.
Since he got distracted, since me and you are the only ones who have had sex in this room, how was the first time compared to porn?
I'm garbage, bro.
Holy shit. Whoo!
Yo, you expect 14 and a baby dick.
Oh man, hey man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, I'm pretty sure. Hey, on the real, I'm pretty sure if we could all chose, we would be young as would be human tripods, but that's not.
If only we could work that muscle.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'd
have a penis day at the gym.
Okay,
lifting 25s, just.
Okay, Ricky, since you asked Jimmy, how was yours?
I was fucking terrified. Scared the dog shit out of me. Girls are way too advanced.
Oh shit!
It was.
Having all this fat sag too. Really self-conscious, bro.
I was on the same page. It was just.
Kept your shirt on.
Yeah, it just. She took my pads down, dude. It was just like.
You're like.
Yeah, she was older. She knew everything to do. She had the condom. I didn't know what was gonna fucking happen. I was gonna 6th grade dance. It was.
Shit.
I was there just to dance. I mean, at that point, I had no self-confidence to ask a girl to dance, but I wanted to dance. And I knew some people, and they knew some girls, so they all crashed the dance, like, because it was a different neighborhood. It wasn't Alhambra. And one thing led to another. We ended up in one of the closed-down bathrooms, and then it happened. Scariest fucking experience of my life.
Right on. So. That's nice, guys. That's nice. Well, let's hope.
Well, there's no stories from me, Big Bird, or Bravo. You know what I mean? I mean,
Spread them. Let's see if I improve.
Stay tuned. Listen to the next podcast episode. Who knows? That might change.
Hashtag baby dick.
No.
Hashtag baby dick.
No, it won't. All right. So the next thing we had on our agenda was gender bending. You know, is playing on.
Before.
I'm sorry. What did I do wrong?
My Fiora believes you can make a good segue.
Good
Going
segue.
from porn to gender bending.
So sometimes, okay. So porn revolves around ladies, video games revolve around men.
For most
But
part.
what about? It's true. But what about when games revolve around women? Segue.
I won't play them.
Oh shit! No. Honestly, do you?
here comes the Tumblr rights.
No, Andre, do you honestly believe? How many video games can you think of?
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
just fixing the mic, everybody.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Bravo's touching me.
Oh,
The one where there's your screen.
Oh, it's bionic.
Then I better oil you up there because you sound creepy.
Oh, I need lube. Like,
Oh, some WD-40.
yeah, you just went full dry on me, dude. I look like a serial killer. Yeah, you warmed me up.
all right. Seriously, how many games can you think of with lady protagonists?
Like the main protagonist, or
Yeah,
just
the main
in it?
protagonist, and not later on they start adding girls, like not later on in the
Like you
series.
start playing as her from the
Yeah, from the get go, or the game starts off and there's a guy campaign and a girl campaign. You know, like Resident Evil.
Does
the first
Samus count?
Resident Evil. Huh?
Samus.
Well,
count?
Samus is a girl right off the
No,
get-go.
but even though we didn't know that was a girl.
I mean, yeah, it counts, dude. It counts.
All right, cool. Because I
So,
didn't want
'cause-
to like do it, and it was like a technicality. Like, no, fuck no, we didn't know that it was a girl. When I found out, I stopped playing. Like, I just want to find out. Like,
No, I'm pretty sure people kept playing with her even after they, you know. No, you know, oh Jesus
her
Christ.
ass was out of this world. That's a bad joke, see?
Pikachu electrocuted her a lot in Super Smash,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and I pressed pause.
BDSM, huh?
Make it Samus.
Got a little shock therapy.
Oh. All right, no.
Okay,
Well, seriously, how many games can you think
alright,
of?
so
off the
there's-
top?
I can think of. There's Remember Me.
No, none of your Asian games, dude.
Yeah, those don't count because apparently in the West they don't take those games seriously. Anyways,
Why?
a lot of them have really
don't.
good stories, but there's Tomb Raider. Raspado, man. There's Tomb Raider. There's Remember Me. Well, I'm not sure Mass Effect counts because the
Oh, but
Oh, yeah,
that's,
there you go.
that comes in later though.
Femshep best renegade.
No, yeah, I would consider Mass Effect.
Yeah.
What if there's a game with like 4 or 5 main protagonists and one of them is a female? Does it still count?
Yeah, I would. Oh yeah, definitely. 'Cause
Heavy
we're-
Rain,
Oh,
Beyond.
Yeah.
There's also Final Fantasy 13, I believe.
Yeah, Final
Lightning,
Fantasy.
right?
Lightning, yeah.
Garbage game, but
No, but I'm talking about the first game in the series. First
Oh.
game.
Well, each Final
Yeah,
Fantasy is a new.
It's a
It's
new
a new
world.
one.
Oh really?
Left 4
Oh.
Dead.
Yeah, they never.
What?
Left.
Zoe.
What? Which one did you?
What?
Oh, wet. Yeah.
I just saw it right there.
No. all right. So there's plenty of games now, right?
Mischief Maker.
I know what that is.
64.
All right, there's plenty of most of the games
Porn.
that you guys, God fucking damn you guys. All right, most of the games that you guys stated are from now, right?
Most of them, yes.
But back then we only had what? Samus. We had
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, yeah. Who else? Resident Evil. Resident Evil was 96, I believe.
But they were males.
The second
Jill.
one. The second
Jill was
one.
in the first. No, Jill was in the first one.
Yeah, she was.
Jill was.
I don't remember. the first
I can't. To be honest, I can't really think of too many.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But as we progress, we've had more video games. You know.
Yeah.
one. Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah, it's the
True.
original one. The
The
original
No.
That counts, yeah.
Wait, was it Miss Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man?
Mrs. Pac.
Ah, gotcha. She married a lady,
Rick
man.
and wants her to
Keep
do
on.
this.
Yeah, keep
Oh
it
yeah,
up.
because she gobbles.
No, okay. So as we progressed, we've received more and more female characters, leads, right? Now, one of the things that interested me was a lot of the games before, when you could create your character, it was mostly male, right? A lot of computer games, though, I found that you can actually do male or female, but a lot of console main games, you could create only male.
Yeah.
As obviously as the years progress, as the main protagonist of other games, you can actually create a male or female. Right now, in a lot.
But if I may, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
But I would think most of those games are RPGs or MMORPGs.
Yeah. Most, yeah,
just
most
like
of them, yeah.
role-playing games. You bitch. Yes.
Now, in games, now the reason why I didn't want to count Mass Effect was because that's a newer game and you can choose a male or female, right? Now, Fallout, you can choose male or female.
The Souls games, you can choose a male or female. Monster Hunter, female hunter. I like making all the armors and little fashion show.
Well, you have a lot.
You see the little fashion shows?
Yes, it's fun making different armors, seeing what looks better. hey, no, fuck you, okay? No, my hunter can fuck shit up, okay? So that's something else. And Bloodborne, I made a female character. Why? I wanted to.
But that's actually a very, very good topic. Not to interrupt you again, Big Word. Is nowadays there are many games. Back then, to reiterate what Big Word said, is there's a lot of games that had male protagonists. That's what the conquering hero, the man or whatever. And subtle nuances like Samus. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't know Samus was a girl. I thought it was just some fucking badass renegade hunter.
Honestly, until Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee, I found out she was a
He
was a she.
Yeah, and the reason why I even said Resident Evil is because, like, even in the cover art, who was up front? It was Chris Redfield, and that's who you could have played off immediately. And many games like that. I mean, the only strong female leads was Tomb Raider. I mean, this girl from her pixelated titties. But
no, pyramid titties.
My bad, pyramid titties.
Those polygons.
Those polygons. Ooh, yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was.
But she was truly the only powerhouse female that there was, and this was not a woman to be fucked with, mind you.
She was smart too
because
of the puzzles.
Puzzles. And what the interesting thing about the revolution of females in the gaming world is that they're now more powerful characters. They have a more powerful presence, but they still endure their their discrepancies about being women. And the idea of gender bending, for those of you who don't know what gender bending means, and this can be applied to cosplaying, for those of you who are cosplayers, in which, let's just say you take Zero Suit Samus. That's when you can obviously tell she's a woman.
Make him a bro.
And a guy dresses up as an interpretation of Zero Suit Samus. He is gender bending, and it works both ways for both guy characters and girl characters.
Like those girls who cosplay as Link, right?
Exactly, yes. The interesting thing is, in video games, like I suggested...
That's hot.
Yeah.
I found that hot.
Yeah. Like MMORPGs. Like, recently, Renee just mentioned, he's a guy, but he made his Bloodborne character a female. Now, Renee, have you gotten special treatment? Because given that there's very few women, well, now it's starting to rise in the video game world.
I think it's just going more. I think you're just finding more girls now because of online. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. But when I played, I only summoned people 4 times. And when you summon someone in Bloodborne, their main purpose is to help you go fuck up that boss that's wrecking you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all it did. And and ever since Dark Souls, when more people started playing it, people started using the little gestures like the waving and all that. That's all it is. It's just you do the bow when you join in, and then you go fuck something up. And that I didn't receive any special treatment. I haven't played Monster Hunter Online, another game where I'm playing with as a female character, so I wouldn't really say. But when people did think I was a girl, back on when I was playing on my PS3, I get so many friend requests from people while playing Call of Duty. They're asking me, "Are you a girl?" I reply, "No." Instant delete. And it's just okay, or blocked. I'm just okay. Fucking.
That only happened to me because I use little anime girls for avatars.
But here's the thing, I wasn't using the little anime girl avatar at the time.
Because his name's Renee.
Exactly. People see the name Renee and they think I'm a chick.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's unisex name.
Unisex name.
What do you think, Ricky? Do you think gender bending in video games is right? Is wrong? Is it misleading? What do you think?
I mean, I could really care less. I mean, to each their own. I mean, I can always say that I never really chose a female character, I'll be honest. But I think, for the most part, because in a lot of games where I create a character, I usually create myself. It's not really because it's male or female.
Yeah.
And when I tend to choose a character, like, say, Left 4 Dead, where there's 4 people and there's 1 girl and 3 guys, I tend to choose the machismo guy. That's always been my favorite character.
I choose the old man.
You see, then me and you will be fine, because I love Bill. And then Zoe, when Zoe's a bot, dude, she kills everybody.
I always pick Zoe. I always pick Zoe.
I pick Zoe too.
And then,
so.
but
how about you guys don't? Because she's the best bot. Like she kills, dude. But yeah, when it comes to that, I mean, I've always chose the kind of side character. I've never really liked main characters. Like in Gears of War, I've never liked Marcus. I never liked Baird, never liked Cole. I was always a Dom guy because he was
just like him.
It wasn't that. It wasn't only that.
Another thing too, Marcus had no character.
Yeah, exactly. The only reason, the only reason I like Dom in Gears of War,
because he had a
his
purpose.
story was fucking fucked up.
The reason he had purpose for what he was doing.
Exactly.
Everybody
he had a
else
love interest.
But Marcus is like,
Dom. But okay, so you would always just choose like the typical character, typical tough guy.
I tend to choose just the
side guy,
the machismo sidekick, pretty much. I don't really like the main characters. I can't really say anything for war games because those games kind of just over my head. They're all the fucking same. It's always just, it's like, oh my god, there's an ice scene, and oh my god, there's a terrorist scene.
Yeah, well, the things with war games, you're like, you're this soldier. Oh, you're dead. You're this soldier now.
Yeah. Oh my god, Gutierrez is dead. His head's gone. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. I love Gutierrez because he's Mexican.
I can relate.
Me, I always. Well, I guess it's changed as I gotten older. When I was a kid, I'd always choose the hero of the story, But as I got older, I kind of just like being in the shadows, pretty much. I kind of, retreated back. But as soon as I started playing games where you can choose a guy or girl, I started choosing girls. Like as soon as I played Fallout 3, character Sam. As soon as I played New Vegas, character Sam. What was the other one that they released? No. Skyrim, character Sam, girl. Then I went back and did the lizard. Yeah, female lizard.
Well, with me, it really depends on the games. Like with Skyrim, I chose those Nord guys. The Nord, the Viking looking motherfuckers. I was just like, yeah, smash. But then I went back and made like those dark elves, whatever.
High elves or dark elves. Were they grayskin?
The grayskin.
Yeah, dark elves. Yeah.
Yeah, the one female and just joined the Thieves Guild and the Assassins or the Dark Brotherhood. Mm-hmm. But that's because I want to be all sneaky and shit. But it's depends on the game I'm playing. With Mass Effect, I want it to be the hero.
Yeah. But Mass Effect, I completely agree with you because Mass Effect, everything you're doing kind of like brings you in together.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go. And to be honest, I don't want to form a story. I don't want to be chasing men in the game. That was just me. You know what I mean?
Well, they changed that in 3.
You're
a guy who can get guys, but
or you're a girl who can get girls.
Yeah,
nice.
Ricky's eyes just grew.
I was like, what? That can happen. That's actually nice.
But like with games like Monster Hunter, where there's other hunters and all that, you know what I mean? It doesn't really feel like I can like role play as that character. So I'm just like, female hunter, go fuck that monster up. Okay, and Bloodborne, that one, I don't know. I just chose a female because
I have noticed that when the beta for Destiny came out, I was a girl on there, right? And there was more people like chilling with me. I didn't turn on my mic. I just wanted them to think what they wanted to think. But I was pretty much just walking around and I'd have not groups of people, but a good couple of people following me. But if I were to put on the mic, it'd be all bets are off, dude. I'm on my own.
You know what the funny thing is? Speaking of that, like in Destiny right now, because I play it on and off, I have one male character, okay, and I have 2 female characters. When I made my second character with female, I was playing with my buddies, and they were just like, "Wait, did you make a chick?" Because I started dancing right there, and she was doing this dance, and they just started. I go, "Yeah." They just started laughing, and they're just like, "Okay, that's cool." And then people would like hop in with us, and they're like, "Who's that chick?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And then it was just like, they really didn't care. But again, it depends on the people you run into.
I honestly really do think gender bending it's a really cool thing because you have 2 ways of playing something out. Like in Fallout, you have all these other
you have different ways.
Yeah, you have other choices, different ways of doing things, and I think that's really cool. I think that's really important for how games are going in their directions, and especially with how open they're becoming now.
I don't really care. Just give me a character and don't give me a tutorial and I'm happy. I fucking hate tutorials.
Oh, like the first 20 hours of Final Fantasy 13?
Press A to jump.
Press A right now.
Press A to jump.
Oh well, while we're on the topic of tutorials, Far Cry Blood Dragon 3 had the best fucking tutorial ever, dude. Even the main character, he was just like, oh god fucking damn it, another pop-up screen, god fucking damn it. It was Michael Biehn, if you know who Michael Biehn. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So
what about you, Bravo? You play as females in your games?
all right, so first off, like let's go to Mass Effect. Cause you have the ability to customize.
Yeah.
All I know is General Shepard is the only Shepard.
Commander Shepard.
Commander Shepard.
Unless you're Gray Shepard. I don't know. Did you ever see Gray Bush's?
Dude, it looked just like him.
It looked him like 40 years into the future.
Oh my
dude. It was
God.
pretty great.
But like, I've always been aware of like if an individual who plays a girl, a female avatar in whatever game he or she may be, they do get a lot more attention. Per se, a lot more nuanced. Like I used to play World of Warcraft,
Right.
which is one of the most popular RPGs to its time, and I did create some female characters of certain races that I thought looked aesthetically pleasing. Like my first character was Husky Pookie. He's a Tauren Paladin.
Okay.
He's a male. He was like a bull.
Okay.
For my mage, I made her into a female human. Because I thought, well, that's a damn good looking, I picked whatever's aesthetically pleasing to myself.
Oh, whatever
I'm gonna be
looks
looking
best.
at it.
Yeah,
Whatever looks best.
Yeah.
And when I was playing my mage, who again was a female, I got a lot more help. It's, oh, do you want a portal to this town? Oh, do you want me to go dungeon with you and this and that? Because of course I didn't have a mic.
Yeah.
And so I did notice a lot of interesting advantages as being a woman, but of course I got also a lot of hate shit as well. The idea of gender bending, it's a very interesting nuance of the modern day because it allows you to look things in a different perspective. It allows you to live. I mean, you can customize your fucking character all you want in Skyrim. You're always just gonna see point of view, practically, or unless you're like a third person.
Yeah.
But yeah, which is like how I play. But
Third person?
yeah.
No.
But gender bending, I want to apply this more to cosplaying because cosplaying is becoming mainstream now all of a sudden. I mean, I can act like, like, oh no, we thought of it first, but whatever.
I think
the hipster of cosplay.
Yeah, Mr. Cosplay.
I don't know. I think it's cool if you're able to change a character around and make it work, dude. That's more props.
To you, man.
Yeah. More power to you, dude.
It's a hell of an accomplishment.
More power to you.
So, the idea of gender bending in my idea is that it's a very good thing for the development of the social thinking. It is confusing online because you can't see the person. I mean, even when you have a mic, but shit, man, if you're gonna get an advantage of being a girl, fuck it, man.
I take advantage of it. If people are doing like back when me and this guy I used to know in Hawaii. Well, I met him through RuneScape, and we were playing RuneScape. We went to that one little shop that lets you change your gender.
Yeah.
And so me and him were just exploiting people because they're being nice to the girls, right? So me and him just got so much shit. Then we went back, changed our genders, came back, and they're like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? It's just like, well, then there you go. You never know who's behind this character. You know what I mean? But that's where the fun comes in, though.
Hey, what's up? Honestly, what do you think? What do you think is what would you think would be a good character switch, like from video games?
From video games?
Video games, yeah.
Like a pre-made character already set in stone as one gender, and they switch genders.
Yeah.
Or no, when you're I was talking more, cosplaying. What do you
Also,
think?
like us personally, who would we?
Yeah, us personally. Who would you think would be dope?
Well, I doubt that any of you guys know lore of World of Warcraft. But for those who do know, who are listening, I would think Uther Lightbringer, who was the very first paladin ever. Yes, I'm a nerd. Oh, don't even talk to me about being a nerd. Nerd! Yeah, I would think, again, you guys don't know, but Uther Lightbringer is like the most badass holy warrior in the entire lore. He's like the first paladin. I have seen some female cosplayers gender bend Uther Lightbringer. I have never seen a more attractive woman in a fucking full body suit of armor than I've seen some of these girls play it off. So that's my opinion. Uther Lightbringer, for those of you who know World of Warcraft.
I would say Nathan Drake, but then you just get Lara Croft now.
Oh yeah, the new one, right?
The new one.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god.
You don't have nobody in mind?
Thinking. Jaber told me to
Danky
disregard
Bomb.
all my Asian games.
No, I don't know. I don't know who just yet, but I did see, like some cool like fan made art of, certain Japanese game characters that.
Who do you think would a character that you already respect? Who do you think would their level of respect or badassery would increase if they were switched to a woman?
No, I gotta
or
think.
vice versa.
I gotta think on that for a bit.
You have 10 seconds.
Well, thanks for the time, Bravo.
8 seconds.
I kind of want to see like a female Joel.
Female, like Last of Us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't. I mean, yeah. You know,
She can keep the
with
beard too.
Oh god, yeah, sure, yeah.
I play no, but
No.
see like someone just like Joel, but female.
Tess.
Well, yeah, I get you.
Tess is tougher than Joel.
No,
alright?
okay, I
Tess
know.
was-
I know. Wei Shen from Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
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 Is that yours?
Kiru. From
Oh, Yakuza. Yeah, that would be pretty.
Or
dope.
Majima.
Majima is.
You only get one.
I said or. Okay.
It's a coin toss for him.
Ricky?
Like, as a video game or as just a
Anything.
character?
Anybody?
I'd like to see Maria.
Maria.
A female Mario.
Oh.
Mustache and all. I just want to
It's
see
me, Maria.
just with a big ass set of whats and then just mustache. Hairy legs. All red.
Ready to go
Overalls too?
plumbing.
Plumber
Oh
ass.
my god, dude.
I want to see that.
Oh, that's I got a nasty ass picture in my mind, dude. It's
Was it
terrible.
me
Let's
with a
go
wig?
find some
Yeah,
deviant
someone
art of
already-
that already.
That's
Yeah,
what's
no,
up.
it's him with the wig, dude.
And bigger tits.
Yeah, triple D's.
Ooh. Let's go E.
Bra or no bra?
Oh, no, bro.
What?
Hard nips all day. Water levels. I mean, they're gonna get hard.
It's horrible, dude.
I would want to see that.
Nah, on the real.
She can take my money.
Pretty sure you can just Google it. And
She could clean my pipes.
Oh no, she cannot.
There's a lot of weird
plumber,
people,
dog,
so
what
I'm
the
pretty sure there's art of it already.
I'd want to
I want to see
see.
it.
Is there such thing as a female Captain America? I will. Is there such thing as a
That's
female
Captain Canada.
Wow.
shots fired, Ken.
Podcast is over.
Oh, sorry, we got the Mr. Patriot over
All right, guys. Well,
Well, the female Thor.
no, what was that?
There's a female Thor now. Is she,
Oh, yeah, that's
people
right.
If
are
you want
actually
to
like-
count it,
and people are actually liking her a lot more than Thor.
that's not nice to talk about Chris Hemsworth like that. He's a handsome man.
Handsome
Kind of
woman.
pretty, but I mean,
Thor, a pretty woman.
Walking down the street.
Woman.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no
tired.
karaoke tonight. No.
Oh, God damn it. No. Oh,
That'll be the next episode.
yeah.
we have to be drunk for that one.
Well, we got
We're
a
drunk now.
Ooh, very drunk.
no. We got a 30-year-old bottle of what was that, rum over there?
It's there's a 30-year-old bottle of tequila and whiskey.
We won't name names. Bim Jean.
I kind of need a pee after that. I was going Bim Jean. All right then. So I think nothing else to talk about. No.
Final thoughts.
No, and well, I mean, if you want to play as a girl in a video game, go for it. I mean, if people, call you weird for that, fuck them. Because I video games are my chance to, enjoy myself and have fun playing them. If I want to play as a female and you don't like it, well, fuck you.
You flipped off the mic.
Last of Us multiplayer doesn't give you a choice. It's random.
It's random.
But but with The Last of Us multiplayer, I like playing as a female.
Yeah.
She's so aggressive.
Yes.
She talks the most shit.
Exactly, that's why.
You want her to do BDSM on you?
Yes,
Yes.
them dumb.
But she's dirty though.
Yeah. That's
Like covered in dirt, kind of dirty.
This is true. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter.
Ricardo's thinking about it like
Dry mud.
dirty
And,
cocaine.
Huh?
dry mud down.
Oh.
You're fine with that?
It's fucking. No, I'm pretty sure they got water bat in the future, 20 years from
Oh,
now.
I mean, just go to the dam and wash in the lake.
Yeah, there you go. Just jump in
the river.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So
It's not
nothing
California.
else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. All right, guys. Well, that'll be the end of this podcast, and we'll see you next time on the Dame Podcast.
Sayonara.
Jurassic World's gonna suck.
Chris Hemsworth.